What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to another video. So I am waiting outside my work right now, waiting for my coworker to come down with the gate key because I gotta help DJ with output shaft seal on his CRX. So just a really quick touch up on that. Actually, I made a video last weekend with him fixing his car because he basically, long story short, he was driving around, car died at a light, wouldn't fire back up, couldn't diagnose it on the side of the road or in the apartment complex. We had a AAA back to my house, and I figured it out in like 10 minutes. It turned out it was just a fuse was missing. So yeah, now we got to do output shaft seals in this car. And I don't know, I gotta fill the tranny on this thing because mine's still leaking even though I changed both output shaft seals. So I'm thinking I might need a new half shaft because, yeah, I kind of messed mine up slightly. So it could just be out of round causing it to not seal correctly, but I don't know. Anyway, waiting for Roy, waiting for DJ. Should be here any minute.
Back?
You betcha.
Let's hear it.
I don't know if you guys remember, but the ECU that this was being ran, like when the motor was in the B20, I did have ignition cut two-step, so here, I'll hit it for you guys really quick. Sounds like duty right now because it's a straight pipe, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, fireballs. Damn, Daniel. He showed up at the right time.
So,
shots fired. All right. Good to go.
Wait, let me get everything out.
So I accidentally forgot to bring a axle nut socket. So we're gonna, I mean, we can just run up to the store really quick if we need to, but I just had DJ run next door to see if Robert is around and if he has one. So in the meantime, I am gonna get these ball joints separated really quick. Yeah, so basically the issue he's having is he's leaking a lot of tranny fluid. So not as much as me, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, tomorrow is an autocross event, so we were all going to try and go to that. I'll probably be going. I won't be able to attend this one because I forgot that I had planned a lunch meetup with Tyson, the Acura collector, a few weeks back, and unfortunately they fell on the same day. So I'm going to go hang out at the autocross, get a feel for how it all works, because this was going to be my very first autocross event. So I will go at the next one, which is like 3 or 4 weeks from now. But with my anxiety and everything, it's probably best that I go get a feel for it all. Do I have an actual stain here? I can't tell. Yeah, I'm sorry. The camera really amplifies this stain. That's an oil stain or something, so I apologize for my dirtiness. Wow. Boy's cotter pin is just ruined. Yeah, we'll have to get some cotter pins while we're out too. Was he there? Yeah, we'll just have to run up to O'Reilly's and buy one. Gosh. Scares me every time. Oh, that's really hot. Alright, well, we'll just leave that there since it's already pushed up, so. So I'm letting DJ take the Del Sol to O'Reilly's up the street quick because I don't have a gate key right now. So Roy had to come unlock us, and I don't want to leave the place unlocked while we both go. So I'm just letting him go. I just want to get a sound clip in my car. The straight pipe, quote unquote goodness. There's you know where the other O'Reilly's is, right? No. You literally just take University up just past Priest, and it'll be like one light up on the left. That low life. Definitely sounds like a Honda. Gotta get a muffler on that thing. So while we're waiting for DJ, literally the last thing I have to do right now is pop the axle, so I need that nut off. But I just wanted to tell you guys I got my motorcycles permit. Really spur of the moment type thing. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it before because none of you guys have really brought up motorcycles too much, but I had a really close family friend pass away 3 years ago because of a motorcycle accident. He was just on his bike minding his own business, and an old lady turned out and just hit him straight in the middle of the median. So ever since then I've been absolutely petrified of motorcycles, but I never really gave him the time of day, gave him the chance. And my girlfriend bought her brother's older Kawasaki Ninja. It's like an 09 Ninja 500. And she's had her permit for about, I don't know, almost a year. She had to renew it because she hasn't been able to ride much. But she kind of just talked me into trying to get my own, and I took it around the neighborhood. And I don't know, it's just a lot of fun. So I ended up going, got my permit the second try. First try I didn't study at all, and then second try I got it. So yeah, so I've been riding the last couple days after work. It's a lot of fun for sure. So not that this is gonna turn into like a moto vlog channel or anything, but I know I'm just letting you guys know I might toss in a few clips here and there of stuff like that. But eventually I plan to get my own bike. I'm more of a cruiser style though. So I'm thinking more of something along the lines of like a Honda Shadow, or maybe even a Grom, like if I could ever afford one. But the Shadows I've been seeing for like $1,000. So I don't know, we'll see, but I just thought that was cool. So if any of you guys have any cool motorcycle stories, let me know in the comments below. I'm always like, part of the reason I did it, other than being spontaneous, is I just like broadening my horizons. I like doing other stuff besides just this. Like Hondas are sick and I love Hondas, but I also want to dabble into like some Mazdas again and some Nissans at some point, and then why not some bikes too, you know? So I don't know, I just like excitement, and it's another form of excitement for me right now because it's something new. So I don't know. Let me know your stories below. Alright, so he just got back from O'Reilly's, got the nut pop loose, and then Air Force One made a surprise guest appearance.
I live here, bro. Except the one moment that you were looking for.
The one time you were especially needed.
They don't fit.
You let us down.
Are they going to be...
Well, if there's anything else,
We'll let you know.
I'll be sure to make a house call. Alright. Got that old seal. Oh, it is broken.
Is it?
Yeah, the spring. That wasn't even for me because that was on the opposite side. So we got the old seal. You can see the spring right there. Maybe. If this will focus. The spring right there is the part that must have been leaking. I mean, the seal was definitely pushed in too far. But the casing still looks clean, like the ring in there. So that also might be my issues. When we tried getting mine out, maybe I scratched the surface, and I don't know. Mine could be a million things, but this one is definitely just a bad seal. Just got the shaft seal pushed back into place. Only took me a couple minutes. Did it much better on his than I did on my own, so just had to watch Roy do it, show me an easier way to do it, and we're just kind of trying to dig through some bolts to find him a dust cover bolt here to, his shield's rattling a bit. And then we just got to reassemble they put the axle back in. You know, that only takes 5 minutes. And then we're gonna try and drop the tank a little bit and see if we can't find his gas leak. Because it is leaking. Just don't really know from where.
I kind of have an idea of what's going here.
All right, since I did the disassembly and replace the seal for some content here, I'm gonna have DJ put it back together. See if he knows what he's doing. Hopefully the seal doesn't push itself in. Hopefully I did a good job on that. If I did, I'm blaming. If it goes in, it ain't my fault. I'm gonna blame O'Reilly's.
True.
Wrong size. No, we're looking good. I get that a lot. Just kidding. My girlfriend hates me. Also, if anybody has a front bumper for you, boy,
A whole front end.
hit them up. Let's give it a little wiggle. No, the axle.
Oh shit.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
There you go.
Is the hub seated? Nope. Muy bueno. Definitely gotta do your tie rod ends and your,
All of it.
yeah, that's a little, even your inner tie rods, they're not supposed to flop like that.
One day.
They're like 20 bucks a piece.
Well then, let me go order them.
Yeah, inner tie rods and outer tie rods on the DA are like 18, 22 bucks a piece. So it's like, and it's all lifetime warranty. So like literally 140 bucks, you could replace your whole front suspension and have a lifetime warranty. That's what I do. Like I literally swap out my inner and outer rods and lower ball joints on the DA like 2-3 times a year. Just cause that's free. All it costs me is a couple hours of my time.
True.
And keeps your car feeling mint.
That's what I need.
A mint?
No, for my car to feel mint.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out here in a minute, but I don't know, the gasket looked fine, so I don't know, unless it's just, it was sitting incorrectly, but I don't know, there's a lift all the way down. So we didn't seat the axle all the way. So we gotta pop the axle nut out so we can try and wiggle this all the way in.
How did you do that? How did you do it? Just like you just held it? How did you do it?
It's gonna, yeah, put it on the top because it's gonna rotate counterclockwise.
How did you hold it when you did it?
No, it holds itself. Little trick I taught myself because I'm retarded and I always forget to loosen the axle nut before I take the wheel off. So. Alright, leave the nut on and let's try and like smack the nut with like a hammer. Actually, leave the socket on too. We'll just smack the socket with the hammer to try and push the axle in a little bit.
See, I just pushed it.
Oh. Well then.
Well, no, actually, I guess I didn't. Cool, that's still in there. Okay.
So I don't know where I left off on that last clip. I'm not going to check right now, but we have been spending the last hour smacking at this axle. Would not budge. It was like jammed. Tried Googling everything, calling everybody we knew. Could not figure it out. We still didn't get it out because it was only partially seated. But I managed to put the axle nut on and hammer it in place. I borrowed a big old hammer from Robert, so I'm going to go actually run that back over to him next door quick. But yeah, it's in. Now we can just add some more fluid because we drained it out to see if maybe there was metal shavings or something, like we broke something in there, but all is well now. We just fired it up, axles spin. Now we can put it back together and go home. Finally got it.
Very well.
It was very, very, very difficult. You said hammer goes in the bottom drawer of the Matco cart or the black? Hey, fit. How's this going?
Well, it's saying I could start it. So we'll see. I had to learn how to.
Is that K-tuner? Oh yeah, K-tuner.
Yeah. So let me try. I reset the ECU, suggest the key off and on before hitting OK. Let's try it one more time. Oh. We want to burn out today. It's not done until you can burn out. That's how I see things. How's my hair?
Fabulous. Minute start. Robert's been working on a customer car. He's had that one for a while now. It's almost done. It's a TSX swap with like full bolt-on 7.0 throttle body, it looks like, maybe even bigger. But yeah, essentially just a TSX swap. And as you can see, he actually got it fired up like 2 weeks ago, but he had some more stuff to do to it, and that's what he's doing right now. But for some reason, the base map he uploaded is not letting him rev past like 2,000. Whereas the one that was on it before, I don't know what its issue was, but it would let him run past 2,000. I don't know. K-series are crazy, man, but this thing should be pretty much back together.
Bomb, man. Oh, I'm being recorded.
Yeah.
Ketchup dispenser, that's like, you don't have to pump it. I think it's actual ketchup. It doesn't look watered down. Rocks beats scissors, scissor beats paper. But Chuck Norris beats all three at the same time.
Alright guys, I'm going to wrap this video up here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It was, like I said in the last video, I like helping people. So even though we ran into some really annoying issues working on DJ's car, we got it taken care of. And you know, it's always good hanging out with Robert. He's a good dude. So if you guys enjoyed the video, do me a favor, slap that like button. You know, interactions on the videos, comments, likes, whatnot, that pushes it, which means YouTube pushes the video more, which means I get more views, which means you help me to get one step closer to eventually living my dream. So I hope. Anyways guys, thank you again. Do what you love, forget about the rest. Keep building your cars, have fun, skate, do whatever it is that you guys do, and don't let other people bring you down. That's one thing I've definitely learned recently, and I'm consistently learning. It just sucks. People are negative. The world is negative. Don't let it get to you. Peace out.